Ugh. On the draw with 2 Saheelis and 1 removal spell. Might try it. Yeah, let's try it. Hope we aren't against something that's crazy aggressive. There's another removal spell. Alright, so this hand just got much better then. That's good. Because now we can kill... ooh, if the opponent doesn't have anything else to play, that's also fine. The turn 1 attune into Cub makes Magma Spray really sad, but should be alright. Just looks like, I guess, Jund maybe? Weird. No turn 3 play. What are we up against? Alright, play Saheeli, I guess. The opponent's not making us do anything else. Cycles a slew, so just Jund stuff. 4-color energy doesn't play Canyon Slew, and they would have gone and found a blue by now. So I guess we're just up against Jund's stuff. Glorybringer is going to be kind of a butt to Saheeli, though. But at least Saheeli will survive 1 hit. Come on. No Hydra. Okay. Oh, it is 4-color. Weird. Alright. There's a module. The 3rd Saheeli. Alright, so if we draw Saheeli next turn, the Scry glitch is confirmed, because we only play 3. Probably just play module. Yeah. Fireweaver's just gonna get annihilated anyways, but I guess if it does, it's not playing Glorybringer. If he is playing Glorybringer, though, it just straight dies, and he smacks Saheeli. And Saheeli dies. So might as well just play Decoction Module, and if he does go for Glorybringer, we can spray the Refiner. I'm interested to see if we draw Saheeli now, having just put it on the bottom. No 5th land, not yet. So, no Glorybringer. See if the opponent has a Blossoming Defense for the pump. Alright, it does not. See if Spray goes off. If he has Blossoming Defense now, he was correct in waiting. Risked a little bit because he just clicked over and could have only dealt 3, but if he had the Blossoming Defense, I think that would have been correct against an untapped red mana. Servant, not scary. That's his whole play. Come on. No other servant. Siphoner. Well, I think... got the 5th land anyways. Alright, so that makes this easier then. Now we kill Siphoner. Did not draw Saheeli, so... Rogue Refiner. Or, I'm sorry, Roller Virtuoso. I think we have to now. We need to start amassing the parts of our combo. And if we can protect the Saheeli, actually, for just a little bit longer, we can just win with that, too. Alright. Kill Siphoner. So the opponent just doesn't start drawing free cards. Yeah, if we can just get Saheeli through this turn without taking damage, Refiner next turn is going to be real sweet. Because that should give us enough blockers to keep things from getting out of control. But, rats. So it looks like Saheeli is probably going down, unfortunately. Which is not a bad deal. Just giving us a lot of value already. Just taking heat off our face. Opponent's just having to go at it like that, I guess. So we already know we're drawing Refiner next turn. Fireweaver. So Saheeli Ultimate now is not possible. Might just let Saheeli take the hit, abrade the Virtuoso. Yeah, let's let Saheeli take the hit here, because I think we're probably going to copy Decoction Module next turn. See how many Thopters the opponent makes. Probably 2. If he really wants to get Saheeli off the board, he'll make 3, I imagine. Goes deep. Alright. We can make a bunch, actually. Make 4 that way if we play Decoction Module. How does this work? If we copy Decoction Module, we play Virtuoso, we make 5 energy. We play Fireweaver, we have 7. And then we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Thopters. Whereas if we copy Virtuoso, I don't think we make that many Thopters, so let's copy this. Oh. Yeah, I guess we can, can't we? No, we're 1 mana short, actually. We need another land. We need 6 mana. We need to play Saheeli and do Virtuoso. Sadly. Because this goes away at the end of the turn. The token does. Very close. Damn. Alright, how weird is that? If we actually had a land here, we could win. Sad. Sadness. Alright, well. Play Virtuoso. We'll get 5 energy right off the bat. Probably should have started with Fireweaver. I guess it doesn't matter, though. We wouldn't have had enough energy to start making Thopters before removal goes off, so. If the opponent has... Oh, God damn it, he does. He has a removal spell. Shit. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that that's what the opponent had. Well, I'm glad we didn't get a 6 land and try to go for it then. Should have started with Fireweaver too. Even though we wouldn't have had enough energy still. Should have started with Fire Weaver. Harness Lightning is probably going to be all the difference in this game then. That's probably what did it to us. Now Saheeli dies. Born has no energy for the hubs of the Servant, though, so currently has no blue mana. But that can change pretty quickly. Hydra here? Hopefully we can catch some ground here. With the opponent getting a little tripped up on mana. Harness Lightning. Imagine just to get energy. Yeah, start getting his own thing. That's a smart play. Ugh. And I think we're too far behind now. Yeah. Well, opponent had the right combination of cards. I was going to say, if it was anything that wasn't too scary, like if it was just more like another Virtuoso, that would have bought us some time, I guess. That's unfortunate, though, that it was a Scarab God. Chandra's Defeat seems like a winner. Kills Virtuoso, Chandras, and Glorybringers. I do think we go bigger. Bring in Gear Hulks. Bring in Sky Sovereign, I think. Maybe Rebuke. We'll see. Rebuke against this deck is usually pretty punishing. But now we have a lot of things that we're bringing in. Problem is, against a deck like this, you kind of need to just deal with everything. Like, we need to keep in sprays because we can't let Siphoners go. They're real good against Servants. You can't really let Servants go either. You can't just let them start playing good stuff on turn 3. But we could probably take out a Braids. We could probably go down... Alright. If we're trying to go bigger, wider, let's take out Fireweavers. If we're trying to be controlly about it. Maybe take out one Harness Lightning? I don't know. We're gonna be on the play, though. I like Harness Lightning a lot more on the play. Probably take out... damn it, man. Our curve is pretty hefty now. Might just take out the Saheelis. They're so weak to a lot of stuff in this deck. Let's try like that. Well, it's kind of got everything we want. We get a Decoction Module in his hand. We're in a really good spot, actually. Almost down to 6. Another Virtuoso. Not psyched about it, not really. But I guess it means we can ram one out here now. Let's see if opponent has like Essence Scatter, but that would be pretty deep against a deck like this. Interesting that the opponent didn't have turn 3 play, but I guess if it's a Siphoner here and he keeps up the green, it kind of screams Blossoming Defense, which would explain why he didn't play it. Playing Siphoner on like turn 2 against a red deck is real dangerous unless you really, really have to. Ugh. Duress. There goes Panharmonicon. 4-color energy. I hear decks that play every archetype all in the same 75 are pretty good. Decks that are aggro, mid-range, and control all at once are pretty solid. Opponent knows about our removal now too, and commit to memory. That's annoying. Half the value of hand disruption in standard is just looking at your opponent's hand. That's almost the reason to play it. Not that you get to take something. That's nice too, but man, I'm bummed we didn't get a decoction module yet. Let's make one Thopter. Want to keep enough to be able to kill a Glorybringer with Harness Lightning. So if we just go down to 0, we won't be able to do that. Another Harness Lightning. Would have much preferred that to be a land because 4-color energy only gets better as the game goes on. Oh, he says he thought he clicked Island. Hand Disruption hits this deck particularly hard, but I guess that's true of any combo deck, right? Not that we're like super dedicated combo, it's just it kind of happens, you know, like everything just kind of lines up well enough to make it work. This deck could easily win just like making a bunch of Thopters, not infinite, but just like, yeah, I'll make like 5 or 6 Thopters and I'll just beat you over the head, but like before that can happen, we just kind of win. Another Virtuoso, God. What do we do? Maybe we do nothing. What does this deck do on 5? We kind of just have the opponent in this spot right now, or maybe we do just make the other Thopter. Because we have 2 removal spells and what is essentially a counter spell. That's pretty good. I didn't want to commit that one because now, like, now he starts playing his Planeswalkers and stuff, which is not very good. For us, anyway. And he gets 3 more energy now. Man, I want another land so I can play this Harness Lightning. And the Virtuoso at the same time. Come on. Alright. Doesn't let me do it. Actually, yeah, it does. What am I talking about? Does Vraska really even do anything here? I don't think so. Oh, we were going to put Confiscation Coup in this deck, and we didn't. Damn. Man, if we would have had one decoction module, we would be much closer currently to winning this game. There's a lot of shit the opponent could have now, though. 4-color, such a good deck. It can just play whatever it wants. Zoom in on the double card. It's here. Let me pull it up in chat for you. All right. Opponent gets the god back. I guess if we just make a Thopter, he's just gonna block my Thopter with his, and that means he takes 4, goes to 8, and if he untaps with Scare God, we bounce it. He goes to 4. What happens if we get Decoction Module? We still don't have enough to make another Thopter after, so let's just make a guy. Ooh, that was really good. In fact, that was excellent. Now Scarab God, if he can't just play Scarab God now, it dies. That was a great draw. Thopter down, opponent's at 7. Kinda needs Vraska now, and even then he's still getting real low. I don't think Vraska would do it though, because we're still going to have this commit the following turn. But we have lethal on the board, so he's got 5 cards in his hand, and they could be 5 of anything in standard that isn't white. Therein lies the power of 4-color energy. It can just play anything in those colors and it'll work. That's why I think 4-color is so tricky. It's not like it's the same 75 that's winning every week. There's like literally 50 different cards you can choose from, and they're all great cards. Alright, so I guess we crew up. We have commit to stop like an appetite or something. He needs to have 2. The opponent has negate. This is gross, but it's kind of what we got. It's either lethal or it's not. Opponent has negate. See, this deck is like, I'm gonna be aggro. Now I'm gonna be control. It's ugh. And now we deal no damage. Now we fog. Now he plays the god. And probably, honestly, we're just going to memory next turn. Gross. Man, we're still very close, though. Like, we're not done. We're not out. Especially if he just plays a Scarab God and we just do memory. Because then there's nothing in the graveyard for him to steal, you know? And that's what it's going to be. Come on, no basic. Oh, there's the Cox module. Well, we have to do memory now. There's no way that we can just let him untap and get back a Virtuoso. That would be way too much to deal with. So, I guess we get in, because as long as the Virtuoso is going to die, we might as well do it now so we can't get our Virtuoso back after the memory. And it's not like there's really anything that we can draw with memory, like a one land, like a land and then a 1-mana spell to do anything here to change this board state, because all we have is Opt and Magna Spray. But we still have options. I mean, we're going to get a brand new hand out of this. Opponent gets the first go at it, but this is a good spot for us, truth be told. Get a fresh hand to 7. Get a Chandra's Defeat open, which I'll take. And in the grand scheme of things, I mean, we kind of just screwed over Scarab God pretty hard. Opponent gets a fresh Duress, so here goes probably Harness Lightning. And this is the double-edged sword of memory. Is that unless you can cheat it with a Gear Hulk, your opponent gets the first look at it. And you're probably just going to get hosed by it. It saved us, admittedly. But now the opponent, with the hand disruption spell, knows exactly what's in our new hand. And now probably has negate again. So it's not like we're still in a good spot. God. We also drew 0 combo pieces, which is really weird and shitty. Weird. Why would the opponent play Gonti against us? I guess Gonti's just a fixture in the main board. Bet he's gonna get Ether Heart. Like 100%, I bet that's what he gets. Because they always, Gonti's against us always take our absolute best spell, no matter how many we're playing of them. I don't really know if the opponent can afford the luxury of attacking here. Yeah. There's a combo piece. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put opponent to 3. We need... I don't think there's any way that we can just win this turn after Opt or Champion. If we have 8 mana, we can do opt first, which I think is going to be correct, and then we can champion and still have 4. Then to the bottom. Okay, well that was good. That was a good spin. Correct play could just be module into champion. Then just have opt up plus Chandra's defeat. Probably should use grounds instead of memory. But opponent still had more cards in hand than us. This at least evened it out, but I guess he wouldn't have been able to go first. But we actually had like a reasonable chance to just be able to win. Like if we had drawn a... Wait, we took out Fire Weavers. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, that was a mistake. Play champion. Get an energy. God damn it, man. Watch us just draw nothing. Land. Chandra's defeat doesn't do anything. He even knows about it too. That's the worst part. If we discard it, he does it. And if we keep it, he doesn't. Alright. Let's discard those. Get an energy. Play the land. And I guess we pass at that point. Oh, I guess we get in for 1. But we're done playing spells, I mean. So the opponent's probably just gonna untap, play our Aetherheart, and take an extra turn. I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. Opponent spent so much time choosing. He's probably just reading. Panharmonicon also would just be daggers for us. Almost everything in his deck is into the battlefield. Just give him the Panharmonicon for free. We're not out of it though. We'll see what happens. We're not in a miserable spot. We're actually still pretty close. Well, now we're out of it. That's really shitty. That's why I wanted that card. We could have also just drawn into one of those. Except the opponent had the duress for it, so... Yep, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Take 1 billion here, take 9. But we get to replay everything. If the opponent has another River's Rebuke, we're basically shat of luck. But then the opponent also got lucky, and we probably weren't going to beat it anyway. One with the tap land. Alright, so no negate. No action. See what we get off of opt here. Hub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that was our River's Rebuke. Fucking balls. God damn it, I knew it's always the best card. We can go to 9 if we take the hub. I think we do take... No, we can't possibly take hub. There's no way that's correct. Need to find combo pieces. Like that. Oh god, we're so close. I think it's correct just do decoction module, virtuoso here. And then we can still opt. Probably should have opt first. I hope this doesn't bite me in the ass. I don't think Padim's good enough anymore. Go get him. Man, we're so close. We can actually make enough Thopters to win now. Because now each Thopter basically only costs 1. We can make 4 Thopters, I think, with the energy we have available to us. Oh, we can make 5 Thopters. That's annoying. That's going to get in my way. Hopefully this Harness Lightning can solve that problem, though. We actually still have it if we have 5 Thopters. With Harness Lightning, that even accounts for 2 different removal spells. Opponent probably has Fatal Push. Well, we'll go to... It doesn't make a difference if we block here. We only turn on Fatal Push. Not that Fatal Push would do a lot to us. But also, like, we're not going to survive his next turn anyway, whether or not we block the Servant. There's just no way. He's gonna go to 5. Actually, that 2 life I think is gonna do it for him. Yeah, if we had an untapped land, we would have been able to. Oh no, we don't have enough mana. I was thinking we could pop the Inventor's Fair. Go get Ether Heart. But we don't have enough mana to play it because it goes into our hand. Boo. Alright, well, we gain a life. Yay, I guess. See what we draw. Nothing. Man, what do we have that we can go find? Opponent's gonna make 2 Thopters. We need to find another removal spell with Champion here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, wait, actually we have Gearhulk for removal on the 2 Thopters. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, because we have Gearhulk for Harness Lightning and another Harness Lightning, and then that kills the 2 Thopters, and we got him. We gotta win quick. We gotta make sure we don't misclick here, because that's the kind of thing that I would do. So we actually still had this. Oh, opponent just gives it to us anyways. Oh, because he knows about the Gearhulk. Wow. Wow, what a game. Jeez. Jeez. What a game. Alright, on the draw. Looks like opponent has probably taken out the Siphoners and stuff. Like the smaller little cutesy things. Spray, I don't think is going to be nearly as good as Harness Lightning now. I'm not sold on the gate. Saheeli on the draw feels too slow against opposing virtuosos. Suppose we could just do like one negate, just like a miser. It's not gonna come up, hopefully, in our opening hand. But I mean, if the opponent's playing negates, if we can just counter one. 4 colors, like you want to get them into this spot where they have 5, 6, maybe 7 mana, because they have to keep adding stuff to the board, and that's when they're starting to transition into controlling things. So, god damn it. If we keep this and get duressed, this is so bad. Try it. Okay, no turn 1 duress, thank god. Oh, and we got another land. Risky keep, man, but it paid off. Paid off. Whew. That was great. That was what we needed to like really get ahead here. Come on. Played module here. I don't really think there's much in his deck that he plays on 4 that's super scary beyond just Gonti. And then the deck has so many 3 drops anyways. Oh, he does have Siphoner still. Well, it's a good thing we kept in Spray then. But we really need another land here. The risky hand hasn't worked itself out yet. But I'd be kidding myself if I said that we would need more luck. Alright. Opponent has negate available. So as long as the opponent has negate open, we might as well Magma Spray the Servant, see if he negates. He might just float a mana, let it die. And then we can just go to a main phase 2 and then Harness Lightning the Siphoner. Well, whatever we do, we need to do it faster, and I need to shut my damn pie hole because we're running out of time. We've seen 0 Blossoming Defense this match. I'd be kind of surprised at this point. Okay, so we suckered out a negate, and we get to kill the Siphoner and net 2 energy at the same time. So this was a pretty good turn for us. Opponent has the Gonti though. Opponent's only down to 2 cards though. Jeez. Ugh, if we get a land, get this Panharmonicon down. Come on. Come on, champion. Find me something good. Oh, jeez, we have all the parts now. I think we have to get rid of Rebuke. I might just have to get rid of Panharmonicon. I think it's just too much mana anymore. Maybe just the Harness Lightning. Hope the opponent doesn't have another negate. I don't think we're gonna die too quickly. Alright, let's get rid of the Harness Lightning. We at least have all the parts we need in our current hand. And I passed without playing land, because I'm the best Magic player there is. Yep, I said it. I don't care. And I fucked that one up. Yep. That was me. We're not really worried about negate here. It would suck, but it goes. Oh man, we have infinite Thopters next turn. We have land, module, virtuoso. Hopefully opponent does not have removal. Fucking Padim. Maybe we just play, let's just play Padim. Let's try and draw it out, get the opponent to tap out, or just use Harness Lightning on Padim. We got a reader, everybody. Got a reader. Oh, Padim. You bastard. Why do I have to add decoction modules to the stack if they're all the same trigger and there's nothing else triggering? Gear Hulk? Oh, it is Gear Hulk. Okay, opponent's just gonna go hard aggro then. Alright, well then I'm really glad we didn't go for decoction module there. Opponent gets no value. This is just a beat stick Gear Hulk, which we have a chump blocker for. Opponent might just be trying to kill us as quickly as possible, which might signify that he doesn't actually have interaction in his hand. Problem is, we just get got by removal. Block Gear Hulk. And if Padim lives, we untap and draw an extra card, which is pretty sweet. Alright, well, I guess it's kind of now or never. He tapped his mountain while casting the Contempt, so that could be a little subconscious thing that tells us he doesn't have a Harness Lightning in his hand. Well, we go for it. Either have it or we don't, right? We actually even have it through removal now. He needs to have Essence Scatter, because it doesn't matter, we have enough energy. I guess if he has a River's Rebuke, that works too. So River's Rebuke's kind of the only thing that gets us now. Oh, he's untapped, smashing something. That's not it. Now he doesn't have enough mana for River's Rebuke. Oh man, we're gonna get there. Oh man, we're gonna get there. This Rogue Refiner reeks of desperation. Doesn't do it, opponent. Oh my god, we just won! Oh, how did we come back in this match? No way. No way. All of our triggers should start auto-stacking. Yeah. So now all we have to do is just click and... And we're even ahead on the clock too, so we don't need to worry about timing out clicking. Got us, opponent? Or what are you doing? Opponent's complimenting us. That's nice. It's always good when you play against someone who's like, oh, that's cool. You know? Yeah. Opponent gives us the GGs. Wow. Got clobbered game 1. Game 2, we just barely got there. Game 3, we comboed off. That was a good match. Jesus, that was a really good match.